runners and riders for today's race, the Grand National at Aintree, where the going is soft. 1 is Villa Mooners, ridden by E. Gerati. 2 is Welsh Navar, ridden by J. Reveley. Aboard 3 The Venetian, we have P. Patin, and on 4 Born to Perform its Edge Thornton. 5 Oka Franca is ridden by Armagra, and 6 Black Coffee is ridden by L. Alexander. 7 Poison is ridden by C. Huxley, and taking the reins aboard number 8 Rockinanti is Armand. 9 Breakdown is ridden by P. Buchanan, and 10 Victory Gallop is partnered by T. McCoy. 11 Rassalas is ridden by T. Townend. 12 Forster Street is ridden by S. Jones. 13 Italiana is ridden by N. Fihimi, and 14 Ballesteros is ridden by E. Johnson. 15 Sensodyne Time is ridden by C. Bolger. 16 Cool Dine is ridden by H. Frost, and 17 Elusive Love is ridden by D. Cook. 18 Swordsman is ridden by C. Gillies. 19 Ballyblanks is ridden by B. Hughes. 20 Button Moon is ridden by A. Coleman. 21 Chateau Zara is ridden by S. Russell. 22 Hector's House is ridden by C. Post, and getting the leg up on 23 Claude Carter's R. Flint. 24 Buck Reward is ridden by B. Cash. 25 Polisson is ridden by T. Doyle. 26 Casanovian is ridden by T. Garner, and in the saddle for 27 Esperador is P. Power. 28 Another Fijo is ridden by Elaine. 29 Kenyonima is ridden by L. Treadwell. 30 Simply Blue is ridden by R. McClernand. 31 Nakarate is ridden by L. Aspel. 32 Azizam is ridden by Crow Then. 33 Manira, who is ridden by C. Carberry. 34 Zalida is ridden by B. Powell. 35 Rio Caribe is ridden by F. Davis. 36 Locum is ridden by I. O'Brien. 37 Superplex is ridden by I. Murphy, and taking the reins of 38 Space Quest is ridden by H. Oliver. 39 Western Hope is ridden by E. Lyman, and finally 40 Striking Willow is ridden by G. Hawkins. The weight changes are as follows. C. Post puts up 1 pound overweight. Haylane, R. McClernand, H. Oliver, I. Murphy, I. O'Brien, L. Treadwell are all 2 pounds overweight. F. Davis and L. Aspel are 4 pounds overweight. B. Power and R. Flint are 5 pounds overweight. S. Russell is 8 pounds overweight. And finally, B. Cash puts up 12 pounds overweight. It's now time to take you over to Raymond Glenbenning and the rest of the team at Aintree.
The horses are at the tape, the starter is in place. They are ready to go, and they're up and racing in the National, and as they do so, they make their way to the first fence, crossing the Melling Road, and Swordsman is in the lead from Victory Gallop, Chateau Zara, Claude Carter, Alatina, Ballesteros, Elusive Love, Superflex, Simply Blue, Barry Bank, Choices, Lockham, Center Dean Time, Azizam, Space Quest, Black Coffee, Keenima, Western Hope, Polisson, Button Moon, Born to Perform, Forster Street, and at the back of the pack we have the Venetian. At the first fence, Claude Carter takes over the lead from Swordsman with Button Moon racing in third, and C. Carberry has parted company with Nyanira there as he gets unseated. And we have 2 fallers at the second. Choisin and Victory Gallop have gone at that one. No change in the front 3 as they make their way down to the third. Coming to the third, it's Claude Carter just leads from Swordsman and Button Moon, and as they take the third, Keenima was a faller there. They're running down to the fourth fence in the National now. Claude Carter goes through the top of that one, but gets away with it. Swordsman takes over in front from Claude Carter. Button Moon and Atalina and Chateau Zara, those 5 lead in the National. Running to the 5th fence in the National. No change in the leaders, but it's Rosellas who is now bringing up the rear. Breakdown is a faller here. Making their way down to Bitches Brook, Swordsman leads from Claude Carter, Button Moon and Ballesteros, who's moved into 4th place, and they all take Beecher's Brook safely. They turn left-handed as they make their way down to Foynhaven, with Swordsman still in the lead, and 34 still standing in the National, and as they jump Foynhaven, I'll hand you over.
No fallers at Foynhaven, so running down to the canal turn, it's Swordsman from Claude Carter, then Ballesteros, who's now taken third, then comes Chateau Zara, Rockinanti, Button Moon, Atalina, Elusive Love, Esperador, Bucks Reward, Born to Perform, Couldin, Azizam, Sensodyne Time, Simply Blue, Striking Willow, The Venetian, Casanovian, Villa Munez, Locum, Welsh Neighbor, Forster Street, Western Hope, Rio Caribe, Black Coffee, Balabanks, Zlida, Polizen, Okafrenka, Hector's House, Rassalis, Nigarat, Space Quest, and right out the back another for Joe. Approaching Valentine's for the first time, they jump and are all okay. 34 are remaining in the National, with 21 fences to jump. Coming to the 10th fence, it's Claude Carter who has taken the lead, closely followed by swordsmen from Rockinandy, Button Moon, Atalina and Ballesteros, who are all in a group. They're all over the 10th and no casualties at that one. Coming to the 11th fence in the National, 34 still have a chance. And both Rassalis and Black Coffee have unseated their riders at the 11th fence. Claude Carter remains the leader, closely followed by Swordsman and Rockinandy back in third. All over the 12th safely. Crossing the Melling Road, it's Claude Carter from Swordsman, Rockinandy, Atalina, Button Moon, Ballesteros, Espirador, Sensodyne Time, Elusive Love, Chatezara, Born to Perform, Bucks Reward, Cooldine, Casanovian, Zlida, Azizam, Villa Munez, The Venetian, Rassalis, Simply Blue, Locum, Striking Willow, Rio Caribe, Okafranca, Space Quest, Polizen, Hector's House, Western Hope, Forster Street, Welsh Neighbor, Black Coffee, another for Joe, Balabanks, and right out the back it's Nagarat. He won't be winning from there. 32 stand, and with that I'll hand you over.
32 still racing in the National, 18 fences still to jump. Coming to the 13th fence. And the faller up that one is Locum, we're racing to the 14th. And Rockinandy just leads Claude Carter on the inside of him with swordsmen. Back in third, it's Atlina being stalked by Chateau Zara with Ballesteros, Elusive Love and Button Moon battling for 5th place. Rockinandy hits the one and goes down on his nose, but good jockeying by Armand manages to pull him back up, and they're all over that one safely and making the way down to the chair for the only time in the race. As they jump the chair, it's Claude Carter that leads from Rockinandy, Chateau Zara, Atalina, Button Moon, but Swordsman fell at the one, and the rest are all over it safely. Rockinandy and Claude Carter take the water jump together from Chateau Zara, Button Moon and Atalina, Ballesteros, Elusive Love, Cooley, Sensodyne Time, Born to Perform, Espirador, Villa Munez, Zaliga, Bucks Reward, and at the back it's still Nakarek with a circuit to go, 14 fences to jump and 32 horses remaining in the National. Crossing the Melling Road, there's no change in the order as they make the way down to the 17th fence. As they take the 17th, Claude Carter is in the lead from Rockinandy, then Chateau Zara, Atalina, Button Moon. Cooldine is starting to make ground. Casanovian was the only faller there. They take the 18th and are on the way to the 19th fence with 29 of them still in the race. They jump the 19th fence with Okafrank parting company with his jockey as they race down to the 20th fence in the National. And as they jump the 20th, we lost 3 there. Button Moon, who unseated his jockey, the Venetian, and Bucks Reward fell. As we go down to the 21st fence, I hand you over.
As we race down to the 21st fence, 25 runners remain in the race, and the leader Claude Carter gets that all wrong and falls, leaving Rockinandy in the lead now. Going down to Beeches Brook for the final time, only 24 horses remain in the race with 9 fences to jump. Rockinandy puts in a big jump at Beeches Brook from Atalina, Chatezara, and Cooldine, who is starting to get into the race now. No fallers there as they race down to Foynehaven. At Foynehaven, Atalina puts in a big one which propels him into second place, a length behind Atalina. Chatezara races in third from Cooldine, Zlida, Ballesteros, Azizam, Villa Munez, Elusive Love, Born to Perform, and Nakarat is the back marker. Coming to the canal turn for the second and final time, Rockin' Andy leads from Atalina, Chateau Zara and Kuldin, who continues to improve. Born to Perform unseats his jockey at the canal turn. Racing to Valentine's, where Atalina puts in a good jump to give him a slight advantage over Rockin' Andy. Then it's Chateau Zara and Kuldin who is going well. Coming down to the 26th fence in the National, 23 horses remain with only 5 fences to jump. And they're all over that one, and approaching the 27th fence it's Atalina in front from Chateau Zara and Kuldin, who's taken 3rd spot now from Rockin' Andy. At the 27th, Chateau Zara gives it plenty of daylight and Kuldin really pings the fence to take 2nd place from him. Approaching the 28th fence in this 4-mile 2-furlong test of stamina and jumping ability, it's Atalina from Kuldin a length back now. Chateau Zara is racing in 3rd. Just 3 fences to jump now, and jockey H. Frost starts to get Kuldin really moving, and with 5.5 furlongs to go he takes the lead. As they cross the Melling Road, Kuldin starts to stamp his authority on this race, but Atalina is not going down without a fight and tries hard to peg back the leader. Hector's House is running on well. I'll hand you over for the conclusion of this race.
With Kuldin in the lead with just 2 fences to jump in the National, it's Atalina is in 2nd and Hector's House running on well back in 3rd. The rest look beat. It's Kuldin from Atalina, Hector's House, Villa Munoz, Simply Blue. Chateau Zara has fell right back now into 8th place. Kuldin surges forwards into a commanding lead as they approach the 2nd to last fence. Coming to the last fence in the National, Kuldin goes even further clear of the rest of the field. And as he takes the last fence with a spectacular jump, Kuldin doesn't look like he's going to lose this one. As they come to the elbow in the National, Kuldin races 5.5 lengths clear of Atalina and Hector's House, who looks like he's going to snatch 2nd place from Atalina. Jockey H. Frost salutes the crowd as he wins the race rather convincingly in the end.
Of the 40 horses that took part in the race, 22 finished the race with 7 having fell. 8 unseated the jockeys and 3 were pulled up and no fatalities occurred.